2 major national companies will soon be opening at Monument Mall in Scottsbluff, with negotiations underway for 3 other national companies to locate in the mall. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, available retail space in Scottsbluff's Monument Mall will be filling up soon with the announcement that 2 major national companies will be opening outlets this spring. Mall owner Rockstep Capital President Andy Weiner confirmed to KNEB News that both Dollar Tree and Harbor Freight will be opening in Scottsbluff. Dollar Tree will be opening in a 10,000 square foot space inside the end of the former Walmart building adjacent to Hobby Lobby. Weiner also said that Harbor Freight was going to be opening in the south portion of the space formerly occupied by Herberger's.
Harbor Freight is under construction. We've had to do some work for them, and I am not exactly sure when their opening will be, but it will be sometime in the first half of this year. In addition, we're working with 3 other large national tenants. We're talking to them right now to take additional space in the property, and once we have executed leases, you'll find out about it.
Weiner said the opening of Dollar Tree would be in a May or June timeframe, and adds that negotiations are underway for 3 other national companies to locate there. Well, the 3 finalists for the Educational Service Unit 13 administrator position interviewed with the board last night, and today it was announced that current Scottsbluff High School assistant principal Dr. Andrew Dick has been selected and has accepted the post. The vacancy comes after Dr. Jeff West, who has led ESU13 for the past 11 years, announced that he'll be leaving at the end of the school year after accepting a new job opportunity in Pennsylvania. Dick says he is honored, humbled, and thrilled to be the next administrator at ESU13, adding that West leaves big shoes to fill. The other 2 finalists for the position were Bayard Public Schools Superintendent Travis Miller and Perkins County School Superintendent Philip Piquette. Well, straight ahead, nothing more lovely on Valentine's Day than a snowy forecast. Billboard's forecast could break a lot of hearts, as several inches of snow are in the mix. He's got the latest forecast models right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Have you heard the exciting news? Western Nebraska Regional Airport will be offering flights with United Airlines operated by SkyWest beginning January 30th, 2018. What's even better? You'll get to earn and use your United points. Reservations with United are now available. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with all flights. While you're at Western Nebraska Regional Airport, grab a bite to eat at the Flight Deck restaurant. Plus, Hearst Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. So make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Arby's 2 for $5 mix and match is here for a limited time. How limited? If I tell you, will you still come right now versus putting it off until oops, the deal is over?
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
We've got a period of snow coming this evening, accumulating snow, but it's going to be after midnight. So it's kind of in this time frame, after 10 and before 6 in the morning. We don't expect it to be a long duration event, but it is going to be a widespread accumulating snow event. We could have some patchy freezing drizzle tomorrow morning. Probably nothing that's going to really amount to too much, just a little bit of leftover moisture overrunning those colder temps. But widespread snow is coming overnight tonight, a bit warmer tomorrow, then colder again Sunday, Monday. And we should point out there's no major storm in the offing. We don't expect anything super heavy here in the region. Yesterday's high, 61 degrees. How about that? A beautiful day yesterday. 28 was our low this morning. Remember, we were at 61, right? Nothing to do in the rain gauge. We'll add to that tomorrow. So we started out, look at midnight tonight, this morning, we were in the low 40s up to 45 at 2 o'clock in the morning. We bounced around at 6 a.m. We were at 42, but by 7 we dropped to 25 degrees and hung out in the 20s through the rest of the morning hours. That's when the front made it here, at least the cold air made it here. From the northeast, it snuck back into the southwest across the area. So our high is going to go down at 45, but that was back at 2 o'clock in the morning. We've been stuck in the 20s ever since. We've got a long period of some cold temps coming, I think, for us here in the southeast. They'll be above normal. Look at this large chunk of the west here, supported by below normal temperatures, much below normal, good chances of below normal temperatures for our area in the 6 to 10 day outlook, and also a decent chance of getting some good moisture here in the high plains as we have above normal chances of precip. So precip above normal, temps below normal could mean a cold, wet stretch coming here for the next 10 days or so. Temperatures right now 14 in Valentine, 7 in Sioux Falls. We're right at 0 at Watertown, 23 in Hastings. You can see that colder air just off to the south and west of us. Lyman at 39 right now, so warmer there. We don't have any temps close to that here in our region. Ogallala at 30, Kimball at 30. Those are the warmest readings. Alliance 23, 14 right now in Valentine. And winds are out of the east and southeast, east, northeast, depending on where you're at. Not overly heavy, that's the good news, but still cold enough, making those wind chills feel pretty darn chilly out there. 1 below right now for a wind chill in Valentine, 20 over in Wheatland. So colder temperatures are out there, and we're going to trend colder. A little patchy freezing drizzle as you head off to school tomorrow. We'll come home with partly cloudy skies, maybe even sunny skies by the time you get on the bus coming home, and about 45 degrees. All right, so we do have some winter weather advisories posted. High wind warnings here in the high country, but this is where we want to check out these winter weather advisories. They're just to the north of the Nebraska Panhandle and portions of South Dakota, and then right into the eastern portions of our area. This includes Hyannis, Mullen, Valentine, those areas under that winter weather advisory until 2 o'clock tomorrow Mountain Time in the afternoon. So again, those areas covered by that winter weather advisory. That's where we expect the heaviest of snow accumulations tonight. So here we go. We'll watch the snowfall. Right now we don't have anything. It's off to our west. We'll slide this into motion. We'll get the snow closer to us. By 11 o'clock tonight, you can start to see some snow in a few areas, but notice what happens between 11 and 1 o'clock in the morning. The snow really starts to fill in here across the region. And by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, we got a pretty good swath. It's going to be a band of moderate to maybe even heavy snow for a brief period of time. Notice here by 3 in the morning, and then by 5:30, it slides off to the east of us and starts to get some of these areas here in the north central portions of the state snowy. So again, it's going to be a fast mover, but enough that we'll see some snow accumulations tonight. Temperatures are going to fall into the teens to near 20 degrees, 3 up in Valentine. Tomorrow then, there's that snow in the morning. By 7, 8 o'clock, it starts to slide to the east, and then by lunchtime, it's completely out of here and away from us by tomorrow afternoon. So we'll clear out tomorrow and have some sunshine in here later on in the day. A few hit or miss flurries or snow showers can't be ruled out late tomorrow night into early Saturday morning as well. And highs tomorrow not going to be bad here in portions of the area. This is a dicey line too. Low to mid 40s, even some upper 40s in a few areas are possible. But look at the 20s and 30s and teens off to the east. Again, which side of that line? And you could bounce back and forth from it. You could cool down for a few hours, warm back up for a few hours. This cold air very fickle here as we go through the evening. Here's snowfall model predictions for us from 5 different forecast models, all picking up somewhere in that ballpark of Scottsbluff from just over 1.5 to near 4 inches of snow for us. So again, I think somewhere in that 2 to 4 inch ballpark is where we're probably going to end up here in Scottsbluff, and really for most of the Panhandle and southeastern portions, well, at least northeastern portions of Wyoming. 2 to 4 inches from Lusk down to Torrington over to Scottsbluff, Alliance, Chadron, even the Oshkosh area, maybe a bit more, 3 to 6 from Gordon down to Mullen and Ogallala. That area could see just a bit heavier snow in those darker blue shaded areas. And that's closer to where that winter weather advisory is at. But 2 to 4 inches is what we'll go with for most of us here in the region, less than an inch or so down around Kimball. So we'll see snow developing after midnight tonight. 2 to 4 inches expected. We're pretty probable the snow's coming our way. East-southeast winds tonight at 10 to 20. Maybe a little bit of light freezing drizzle tomorrow. Otherwise, partly cloudy. And if we can get those that warmer air to retreat, we could get up to 46 tomorrow for a high. It's going to be short-lived as that Arctic air is going to take over then as we get into the rest of the weekend. Saturday, breezy conditions out there, highs on the 30s. We're looking at 20s, even some low 20s at best. Sunday and Monday with a chance of some flurries here across the region. Maybe rebounding back into the 30s for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But generally speaking, we're trending back colder for the next week.
Arby's 2 for $5 mix and match is here for a limited time. How limited? If I tell you, will you still come right now versus putting it off until oops, the deal is over?
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
With Viero's entertainment trifecta package, never miss the big play. Work on becoming the new and improved you, or invite friends to compete in the game. Get the power of free. Get 2 new lines of HD Plus and internet service, and we will give you Sling TV, an Air TV player, and a big screen TV, all for free. Get the entertainment trifecta package today. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected to the content you love.
Welcome back. A 24-year-old Scottsbluff man charged in a brutal September attack that took place on East Overland in mid-September will not stand trial. Jose Lara Jr. was initially charged with second-degree assault after reportedly hitting a female victim in the head with a metal chair. Lara was scheduled to enter a change of plea this afternoon in district court to an amended Class 3A felony charge of attempt of a Class 2A felony. Lara Jr. would still be facing up to 3 years in prison for his actions. Court documents say that when authorities found the victim, she was unconscious in the backyard of the home with a bloody mouth and an apparent head injury. Well, what started out as a relatively minor repair to a water service line near 7th and U Street last week in Gering continues to grow into a much larger project for the Public Works Department. Director Pat Heath says a 12-inch valve moved during the initial repair when the line was shut down, and for the past 10 days now, crews have been working on repairing the leak. This week, the city said that westbound traffic on Union Pacific Street will be closed until next Thursday, and motorists are advised to use alternate routes and drive with caution in this area. And officials say 4 more of the 21 nursing homes and assisted living centers under state control are expected to close. The state placed the 21 in receivership last March to be managed by Klassmeyer and Associates. The state took the action after the home's owner, Cottonwood Healthcare, also known as Skyline, notified the state about its financial crisis. The residents at the Norfolk Care and Rehabilitation Center were told on Wednesday that Klassmeyer and Associates would be seeking court permission to close the center. The same is expected for homes in Broken Bow, Grand Island, and Schuyler. Residents and staff at Sydney Care and Rehabilitation Center were told last month that it would close as well. Well, straight ahead, the UNL Extension's Dry Bean Day was held this week in Gering. Shabella Guzman will have that story in Ag News right after this.
We've been an ALA customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and ALO.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed. It was a game changer.
ALO came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point, I knew ALO was the company that I wanted to stick with.
The Mixing Bowl in Gering, serving breakfast and lunch every day using Grandma Ruth's recipes for 5 years. Stop for lunch and try a Cali Turkey BLT or one of our gourmet burgers. Have a homemade cabbage burger or butterball soup on Thursdays. Or try our weekend brunch and have cinnamon roll pancakes or the roasted duck Benedict. Stop by the Mixing Bowl on your way to work and grab a freshly baked muffin, Grebel, or Dana Kuga out of our bakery case and a specialty coffee made just for you. The Mixing Bowl, 1945 10th Street in Gering, bringing great food and great people together.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the Western Hearing Clinic Ag Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
The Nebraska Dry Bean Growers Association hosted its annual Bean Day yesterday at the Gering Civic Center. Cindy Allen, Nebraska Assistant Secretary of State, was at the event and discussed some new venues they are pursuing in trade.
Right now we're organizing a trade mission to Bulgaria. We met in D.C. with the ambassador of Bulgaria, and we'll be traveling to Bulgaria at the end of May. We've also spoken with the ambassador of Uganda, Chile, through our dinner connections last week in D.C. And then we've also met many exporters and importers from Indonesia recently. So we're already working hard, and this is only 30 days in the office.
The beans Bulgaria is interested in, Allen said, will be primarily Great Northern beans, though she added they could be interested in black beans as well. The Eastern Balkan Peninsula is not the only venue Nebraska is looking at to grow trade. Allen said they also had a trip to Vietnam scheduled.
We have received funding for a trade mission to Vietnam that will take place in September. I think Vietnam brings with us not only just exporting dry beans into Vietnam, but some of our beef products into Vietnam, as well as soybeans, corn, a lot of our grains. But my central focus in Vietnam right now will be dry beans.
The Nebraska Dry Bean Growers Association annual Bean Day also had vendors at the event, and producers were also able to hear about research projects. In Gering with KNEB.TV News, I'm Chabela Guzman.
What are you waiting for? A 6-year limited powertrain warranty? Savings on performance-matched implements? 0% APR financing for up to 5 years? Head down to your local Kubota dealer before September 30th and take advantage of this incredible offer on the BX Series, America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Kubota. This is what we do.
Come into Sandberg Implement, your local Kubota dealer.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
It's a friendly town, that's for sure. Not too big, not too small. Seems like everybody knows your name.
We stick together through thick and thin. That's the way it's always been. 'Cause where we live, it's still our claim to fame. We love this town, this grand old town. There's not another town like this around. We got it all right here in our own backyard.
let's take a look at what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff Gering United Chamber of Commerce hosted the first Roles and Issues conference call with Gering Senator John Stinner this morning. Chamber Director Karen Anderson says this provides constituents to have one-on-one voice with the senator. Each session, Stinner provides an overview of what's going on in the Nebraska legislature and then opens it up to individual questions. Anderson says these Roles and Issues conference calls have been going on for more than 15 years and says it's important for locals to have a dialogue with our state lawmakers.
It demonstrates that our state senator is accessible and the dialogue is important. He does need your input, so it just strengthens that conversation with the senator.
Folks can either come into the chamber office or phone in at 635-8300. Sessions are every other Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.